We're back here at Automate Live 2023. My name is Chris Luecke, host of the Manufacturing Happy Hour podcast, joined by Jake Hall, the Manufacturing Millennial. And we have Peter Gerstenberger and Dennis Sutton from BizLink. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to be starting off our conversation. We'll talk about some robotics trends a bit later, but let's start with training. We haven't really dove directly into a conversation on training yet, and I think you both are uniquely qualified to talk about this. So when it comes to, let's say training needs in general, automation systems training, other niche areas in this space, why is the need for training so critical at this moment in time?
There's a couple different reasons that we ran across in that. One, the age of our workforce right now. There's a lot of people getting ready to retire, and there's a lot of new people coming in who don't have the tribal knowledge that the older skilled trades had. I don't know if I want to say older, but
yeah,
right. So the need to really upskill and train the next generation of skilled trades engineers coming in to really continue to get the manufacturing sector to grow. Profitability, reducing a downtime is really big, right? And to get them really ready to step in and take over for that workforce that is getting ready to walk out or retire.
Yeah, and there's another reason that even skilled people, we've been bringing in new technologies, frequently. So to keep them up to date with new technologies is also a reason why our unique offering is automated systems training. So we're not limited to certain products or technologies, and this is what you cannot really find much in the market.
Awesome. So this is day 4 of Automate. It's been a very busy week. We talked to Jeff Bernstein. Over 20,000 people have walked the show floor so far. What is exciting you most about this industry? The way the industry is changing, the new industry segments automation is going into. What is getting you passionate about what we're doing here?
So what is really interesting to see this year is, we are coming to this show since many, many years. We are both in this industry since more than 20, 25 years. So what is really changing is that we see more and more general industry customers, companies which are just about to start automation projects. So our background is automotive, so majority of our business is automotive related still, but we see more and more non-automotive and general industry customers. So when we are seeing industries like, furniture industries or meat processing, so companies, they didn't even show up here years back, right? This is really interesting to see.
Yeah, that's a big part of it is all the new industries, cabinet makers, furniture, the traditional manual labor, really getting interested in wanting to come to this show and understand more about automation, robotics, how that can help them move into the next generation, the next years and years, and keep their businesses running. Also, the explosion of collaborative robots, and how I bet 25 years in the industry. Seen the collaborative robots coming in, and it's just amazing.
So I have a follow-up question then. Peter, you were talking about the new industries. Dennis, you were just highlighting collaborative robots. Are there other trends in robots that you're seeing that you'd like to speak to? Peter, maybe we start with you on this one, and then Dennis, you can pick up after that.
Yeah. So, other trends, what we see is that especially these companies who are new in these automation, let's say, field or playground, they are looking for simple, easy to use solutions, right? So it's not only how to program a robot, it's also how to, maintain the equipment. And this brings us back to our training offering to skill the people, but also to our products and hardware offerings. We might come to that later, so that they, it's like a one-stop shopping approach. And I think this is what people are really looking for. They do not want to, run around and find 3-5 different sources for their needs. And this is what we can definitely offer.
Yeah, I agree with Peter on that.
Well, I think I'll follow up with that because you mentioned, hey, are we going to talk about specific solutions? And that's exactly what that next question is around, because we're seeing solutions, robots, customers requiring more maneuverability, flexibility in the robots and the solutions that you're using. I'd love it if you could address what dress packs do for robotics, because I know that's one of the areas you're specialized in. Maybe Dennis, you want to lead us off, and then Peter, you can
Sure.
pick up next after that.
Yeah, from the dress pack side, I mean, over the years of seeing the evolution of cables, wires, that type of stuff, and the failure points, right, where the dress pack is really coming in to allow that flexibility, right, having a good quality solution that allows for a robot to be manipulated in many different orientations, different products, different styles, that type of thing. So it's having a quality solution that allows for that flexibility, because that's what we see in a lot of manufacturing is, floor space is very, very important, and having many different products going down the same line, that type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can clearly say that we are kind of pioneers in dress packs. So when we think 25 years back, you didn't even see such kind of cable management systems. Yeah, many years back in that time, we called it spaghetti solutions, because you see single cables and hoses and stuff. Today, it's a well-managed cable management system, what we call dress pack. So when it comes to flexibility, it is flexible into two different directions, I would say. It's about the flexibility when it comes to different robot applications, and even robot brands. So our dress pack systems can be used on any kind of robot brand, right? That gives a huge flexibility. So, and also when it comes to the product flexibility itself, means the hardware itself, so it is following the robot movements, and it gives the possibility to run 24/7 manufacturing without unexpected downtime. I think that is important.
So as manufacturing these industries continue to expand, and we add more end-of-arm tooling, different designs, different solutions on the end-of-the-arm robot, there's a demand for, like I said, the flexibility of controlling those systems.
Right.
You're working with a lot of different robot manufacturers. You're working with a lot of different robot end-of-arm toolings. I just think of dress packs when it comes to the welding industry, for example. What makes a good partnership when you're wanting to deploy new solutions as part of a robotic application?
Yeah.
What makes a good partnership?
Yeah, so I think it's really it's that we are very closely working together with the robot manufacturers, of course. So means when they, for example, bring a new robot design, whatever, to the market, we are as an early involvement. So we are aware about the new designs at a very early stage, that we can start adapting or redesigning our products to the new needs, let's say, but also with the application provider, which can be welding, gluing, any kind of end-of-arm tooling. So, and we need these guys also to work together in this partnership, that we understand their technology needs when it comes to cables, for example. So cables for whether it's power, motor, data communication, bus cable, all these kind of stuff. So, so these open, constructive partnership, which helps us to develop very quickly new solutions, I think, and we are working with most of these companies since many years, and I think that's a good proof or a good partnership, right?
Dennis, anything you'd add to that one?
No, he's very well spoken when it comes to that.
I got two questions then to learn a bit more about your specific solutions. Let's focus on robots first, then we'll go into training. Because Dennis, I heard you talking about cabling and drag chains a little bit. We were really focusing on dress packs a moment ago. Is there another solution set that you want to highlight before we wrap this interview?
I think the drag chain is a really good solution.
Yep.
It can be a custom solution, right? We've seen that where it's a custom solution for something that's more that would be traditionally stationary, that now becomes mobile or movable, down to a standard solution for power, cable, that type of stuff. Peter?
Yeah, so what I can add maybe is, I mean, we are cable makers since more than 100 years, so we know any kind of cable design. So we are offering standard cable designs, but also customized cable, obviously. And the drag chain is actually drag chain applications for linear access, for example, is demanding a lot when it comes to mechanical stress. Yeah? So, and this is where we are offering cables built, designed for up to 10 million or even more cycles in movement. And as Dennis just said, we are also offering, let's say, ready to plug and produce solutions, right? So that's...
How are you making it easier for manufacturers and systems integrators to deploy your solutions, to add your systems as part of their application?
I mean, what we want to understand is we are always trying to understand the pain point of the customers. So where are your pain points, right? So, and since we have a broad experience and knowledge base, I think we are able to very quickly pick up the problem or the pain points and come up with a solution. Yeah, I mean that the customer does not have to, dig too deep into it. We will come up with a solution that makes it easy for customers to work with us, I think.
So we started our conversation, started our interview talking about the criticality of training.
Mm-hmm.
What type of training solutions is BizLink offering? I think that would be helpful as a nice wrap to this interview.
Mm-hmm.
So we offer a full training solution, right? It is truly automation troubleshooting with a common sense approach, right? We don't necessarily teach on a specific brand of technology. We teach more how the end user uses a Rockwell PLC, or what their application is using a Rockwell PLC, a FANUC robot, an ABB, a Nachi robot, whatever it happens to be. We're really trying to teach people how the system interconnects together, not just how to program a PLC or how to program a robot, but how to program how their robots are programmed, how their PLCs are programmed, how they connect together, and how to really troubleshoot in a very common sense, straightforward, time-sensitive manner is what
As we wrap up the final question, I want each of you to answer this. What is exciting you most about the future of our industry?
Would you like to start, Dennis?
What excites me is seeing AI, seeing collaborative, seeing a lot of just what is coming next. As I started in the industry, it was Unimate robots. It was very, very archaic, hydraulic, things like that. And to see where we're at today with AGVs, AGCs, collaboratives, AI coming, I'm really interested to see what AI does when it comes to the robotic and automation industry.
Yeah, so from my side, I'm really looking very much forward to these. It looks like the market growth potential seems to be endless, infinity. That's what I see today. As I said earlier, all these different kind of industries, companies, customers we are talking to, we didn't even know before, and this will offer us and open us new applications and challenges, and that's what makes it really, really interesting.
Excellent. Well, Peter, Dennis, it's been great having you both on. Thank you for sharing your insights around criticality of training, robotics, trends. With that, we're going to wrap this interview. We'll be back for more very soon. Thanks so much for sticking with us. There's more Automate Live and more Automate coming your way.